It's called Pickleball. Phil Cassidy has the story.
Pickleball was invented in Washington in the 70s. It was named after someone's dog named Pickles. Basically, it's racquetball on a badminton court with a wiffle ball. And is it easy to play? You bet your sweet gherkins.
Well, you have to be serving to score, and you go to 11 points, and you must win 2 out of 3 games to win a match.
This is Steve Peranto. He's enjoyed the dill of victory many times. Peranto is the 5th-ranked player in the Northwest. Peranto sees pickleball gaining the popularity of tennis or racquetball.
I think you're going to see a lot of great athletes turning to the sport, too. Right now in the state of Washington, this is one of the official sports of their Centennial Games. It's also one of the official sports for the Senior Sports Festival. So a lot of senior citizens are taking it up now because of the lightweight paddles.
Right now, it's a game many people relish in the state of Washington. It's becoming popular in Oregon, too. Pickleball will be another way to become filled with youth and vinegar. In Beaverton, Phil Cassidy, the 10 o'clock news.
And the first ever state pickleball championships coming up later this month in Beaverton, 29th and 30th.
Not only is it played here in the Portland area, the pickleball championships are in Tualatin this weekend. Carl Click takes a look at pickleball.
The paddle makes it like ping pong. The ball makes it like the wiffle ball we played in the backyard as kids. The net makes it like tennis. The stroke, it's tennis, ping pong, and racquetball all wrapped into one. That's the sound of pickleball. Pretty much what you see is what you get. Miniature tennis or badminton with the net lowered. It all started in someone's backyard up in Washington, and it's been the Northwest's best-kept secret since, or so say the pickleballers.
When it's going to really take off is when fitness clubs realize that they could have 4 pickleball courts and in the area they have a tennis court, and how popular it would be, and it would attract a lot of customers in their club. It's already taken off at corporations and schools.
Steve Peranto is ranked 5th among the nation's pickleball players. He once was a tennis instructor, but he got a dose of pickleball, and he's never picked up his tennis racket since.
If you're successful at any racket sport at all, you'll enjoy pickleball. But also, people who haven't had success at other racket sports can enjoy pickleball because of the lightweight ball and the lightweight paddle.
And players of all levels will be among the 160 at the Oregon Championships this weekend. Carl Click, News 8 Sports.
Okay, but what I want to know
Opinion says those who play it really relish it. It's called pickleball.
They sent me out to Tualatin today. Something about a pickleball tournament. Pickleball. Isn't that one of those sports you play on a cruise ship? Maybe. But pickleball, a sport that was born in the Northwest, drew 160 people to the first ever Oregon Championship at Tualatin Hills. The number 1 ranked men's player is Earl Birdsall from Federal Way, Washington. He's played the game for 15 years, but he hasn't exactly become a household name.
The biggest question is, what's pickleball?
The answer is simple. Try playing tennis with a wiffle ball and ping pong paddles on a badminton court. It's a fast game, and just like tennis, if you can play the net, you will win.
I think it's a great game. I think especially in urban areas where space is limited and etc., I think it would be a tremendous game for people to pick up.
The only reason more people don't know about the game is there aren't too many courts outside of private homes or businesses. But seeing this little one in action, you have to think this is a sport with a future. In Tualatin, Bob Akamian, Channel 2 Sports.
Of course, the competitors are all cool as a cucumber out there, Bob says. And also tonight, the Blazers will...
And now back to poppin' popcorn. It's time to play another game with Steve, the PE teacher for Saxon Mountain. Well, what game are we going to play?
It's called pickleball, Renalito, and it was invented right here in the Northwest.
Oh, pickleball.
It's a racket sport. Would you like to try?
Sure.
Well, you need to know how to hold the paddle, and if you put your paddle out like this, you should be able to shake hands with it, feel real comfortable, so that you can hit 4 hands on this side. This is your forehand side, and this is your backhand side. You can hit the ball in the air, which is called the volley, or you can hit it after it bounces, which is called the ground stroke. Would you like to try some ground strokes?
Sure.
Okay, let's try. I'll get over here. Let's see if we can hit right to each other so we can practice.
Okay.
Okay, there's a forehand ground stroke. Backhand. Good. Okay, another one. Here we go. Forehand. Perfect. You have to really move your feet. Here's a backhand. Good. Good. And right now you're hitting ground strokes, and I'm hitting volleys because I'm hitting the ball in the air, and you're hitting it after it bounces. There's a volley. Look. Now you can also get real competitive at this game. Would you like to see it played at a real high level?
Sure.
I've got my friend over here, Randy.
Oh, hi, Randy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to be here today. We'll hit some volleys. We'll show you what it looks like, Renalito. Watch.
Okay?
We're going to start out kind of slow, and then we'll increase it. These are volleys because we're hitting it before it bounces. This is a good way to practice to improve your eye hand. Quick eye hands, back hands, forehands. Renalito, would you like to practice and get ready for the tournament in February for kids?
Sure.
Come on in. Let's practice all together. Here we go.
Okay.
Good. Most schools are playing pickleball right now. Most of the elementary schools in the area. So if you practice and ask your PE teacher about it, either you can play at recess. The court we're playing on right here is the court we use at recess.
Oh.
You can either have it being played at recess or you can get ready for the tournament. Think you'll be ready, Renalito?
No way.